In my opinion, judging someone based on a first impression is not right. I have acquaintances from different regions of the country with different religions, level of educations, and taste, and I've seen how those differences often lead to mistaken ideas or unfair generalizations. That's why I try not to form quick judgments. Instead, I prefer to take the time to go to know their personality, their interests, and the way they treat others. That who really helps me determine where I like someone or not. I have experience and witnessed several situations in which judgments appeared. For example, I once met someone who seemed unfriendly because they very quiet during our first conversations. Like I found that they were simply shy and needed time to feel comfortable. On another occasions, people assume that someone from different regions and certain attitude or way of seeking only to realize later that those assumptions were completely wrong. This questions affect the way why perceive others of creating invisible barriers and preventing genuine connections. When we judge to someone, we stand in the real person and focus intensely on conflict or biased impressions. This can damage relationships, limit communications, and cause misunderstandings. Analyzing the experience brings mixed emotions, sometimes regret from having judged without knowing, or their times frustrations for being judged unfairly. However, these moments also bring value learning. They remind me of the importance of patience and the empathy and giving people the time they need to show who they truly are. They helps me understand that everyone carries personal experience. We cannot see that first glance. Over time, I changed the way I form impressions. I learned to pause before reaching conclusions and to be more open when meeting new people instead of relying on stereotype and experience or first interactions. I try to observe behavior over time and listen more carefully to avoid falling into superficial judgments. I try to implement several strategies, actively listening, asking instead of assuming, recognizing personal biases, practicing empathy, and being patient enough to form a fair and complete impressions of each person. These actions helps me interact with others in more respectful, cautious, and understanding way. In conclusions, I believe that avoiding the rags judgments helps us build more authentic and respectful relationships take the time the start others allows us to connect on deeper level and avoid misunderstandings based on incomplete perceptions. I encourage to rely on your own experiences to reconnect the judgments you made or receive and to give people the opportunity to show who do they truly are by partitions empathy active listening and patience. I can create interactions that are truly spaces of understanding and growth for everyone.